Hey guys, so this is a video that I've been meaning to film for a really long time. And as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going over some skincare empties, and because I've been meaning to film it for a really long time, there's a lot. I'm looking at it all on the floor right now, spread out. I have it organized too, based on different categories of different types of skincare, so we're gonna jump right into that in a second. Let me know if you guys want to see a series of empties, because skincare isn't the only thing I have, so I've accumulated a lot of stuff because I'm constantly trying things. I was thinking about doing body care or makeup next. I do have quite a few of those. I have some hair care things, but I kind of want to collect a few more before I do a whole video about it. Skincare is just definitely what I have the most of, so that's what we're gonna jump into today, because no one wants to watch an hour-long video of me just going through everything that I've used. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with that. So first category, I guess we'll do some makeup removers. I only have 2 different products for this. The first one being these little simple wipes, just an empty package of those. I don't really use makeup wipes a whole lot anymore, unless I'm really lazy, and sometimes they're a little more convenient, but overall I try to make sure I'm doing a double cleanse. These are probably one of the last few that I've used, and honestly, to me, wipes are wipes. As long as they do the job. My biggest thing with wipes only is making sure that they're really wet and saturated with makeup remover, because I hate tugging on my skin with a drier wipe. I don't remember these ones being particularly dry. I do think I like the Neutrogena ones a little more, or the Clinique Take the Day Off are pretty good too. The only thing with these, even though it says sensitive skin formula, my sister used them and she kind of had a reaction to them. She doesn't have a reaction when she uses the Neutrogena ones. I'm not very sensitive, so they worked fine for me, but maybe just something to keep in mind. But yeah, overall not bad. The next product is one of my favorite makeup removers ever. It is Clinique Take the Day, sorry for my nails. Clinique Take the Day Off for lids, lips, and lashes. This stuff gets rid of all that tough to take off makeup, so waterproof mascara, liquid lipsticks, anything that you find yourself constantly scrubbing your face to get off. This dissolves it really quickly because it's a little more oilier, and I can't get enough of it. I already have a second bottle halfway used up in my bathroom right now, but would definitely recommend checking out that if you're looking for a good makeup remover. Yeah, let's jump into cleansers. I only have 2 more cleansers that I've used up just because I'm constantly trying things, so I do have a few cleansers that I have open right now, and so I've only really used 2 since I started accumulating products and things like that. So the first one, it's been a while since I've used it, honestly, because like I said, it's been a long time. This one is the Exuviance Clarifying Cleanser. I don't know if it'll, probably not. I think they've changed the packaging since then too. This is really great if you're oily and acne prone. It's a gel formula, and I just find it really gentle on the skin, and it definitely did help to kind of decongest my skin and my pores and things like that. This one does smell kind of herbally. It's a eucalyptus tea tree type of scent, so if that bothers you, I would maybe stay away from it. I kind of liked the scent, and it is a wash off product, so I didn't really kind of mind it. I used it up. I would definitely use again. It's just I'm trying other things like I said right now, but yeah, this is a really good one. The next one I also really liked too. This one is this bottle's so beat up. It's the Clinique Acne Solutions Cleansing Gel. I think this one comes in 2 formulas. There's the foam and the gel. I really like gel cleansers. I don't know. Ever since I used both of these 2, I kind of decided that is my texture of choice in a cleanser. I used this whole thing up. It was really nice, really gentle on the skin. It's great if you were using it with a Foreo or a Clarisonic, a sonic facial brush type of thing. Has salicylic acid in it just like the other one did, so it's great for oily acne prone people, so I would recommend that as well. Okay, jumping into, I'm looking at this, I'm how do I describe this category right now? There's exfoliants, toners, treatments, serums, things of that nature, anything that you would use to kind of treat a specific skin concern. So the first 2 are, we'll just do them together because they're kind of similar. It's the Clinique Clarifying Lotions. I've used 2 different ones. I use this one first. It's the Clarifying Lotion number 3, so it's for oily combo people. I liked it. It was really good. It's just a toner that helps to exfoliate dead skin cells, and it's kind of based on your skin type too, which is really nice. I did like this one better though. So this one is the Clinique, the Acne Solutions Clarifying Lotion. So it's the same. I use these two together, which is why I have like a lot of Clinique stuff too. So I use the cleanser first and I would go in with this. And this like really worked to just kind of be like a second like attack on like my acne and like my oiliness too, because it has the salicylic acid in it as well, and it's formulated specifically to clear up your acne. And I really did enjoy it, and I did notice a difference in my skin while I was using it. So I would recommend this one for sure if you have acne prone skin, if you're looking for like a toner step after you cleanse. Next we have like various like sample, I don't know how to explain this, sorry. We have like various like sample packets of the same product. So I used up all these. This is the Exuviance vitamin C capsules. These were really neat. I've used a few different types of vitamin C products, and the interesting thing about this one, I don't know if you guys can see in the picture, but they come in like little capsules, like these little like plasticky silicone like pouches, and you just kind of rip off like this part, and then like you'll squeeze the product out of the capsule. So that way the vitamin C stays fresh, which is really important when you're using that ingredient because it can be really unstable and it's hard to stabilize it. So I guess that was kind of like their concept that they were going for with that. It was really interesting. It was a really heavy vitamin C product. I think with this particular product, they recommend using it at night, which I thought was kind of interesting too, because I know a lot of people use vitamin C in the morning and they'll use like a retinol at night. It is like 20% too, so that like a stronger concentration. So I did kind of notice like a little bit of tingling in my skin, nothing like too bad. I just thought it was interesting because I don't really notice like a reaction when I use vitamin C products, but I kind of did with this one. I did notice a difference in my skin though, and I did really like it. So I would recommend them if you're looking for more of like a high-end vitamin C. I feel like I'm talking so much. My throat's getting so dry. This is terrible. Next product is another one of like, I used a lot of sample size products too, so you'll see kind of like those like mixed in with my full size products. So this one is a baby version of the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. And so here's my thing with the Advanced Night Repair. It is so freaking expensive, like to buy a full size bottle of this thing. And I'm always like, is it worth it to spend that much money on it? And then I tried this out and like, I kind of get the hype. It's a really good serum. I'm sure you could find something comparable at a lower price point, but I did really enjoy using this. It's super good at like just like nourishing the skin and like sucking moisture into the skin and just like trapping that into your skin like overnight, like while your skin's doing its repair. The texture was really nice and I did really like it, especially layered underneath a really good moisturizer. So I would recommend it if you are looking to kind of splurge on a good serum to use. It was one I really enjoyed. I tried to make this bottle like last me like a really long time because I did really enjoy it. So last for the little serum treatment exfoliant category is a controversial one. It is the Badescu facial spray, specifically in, you can't tell because like the liquid's all gone, but this was the lavender and chamomile scent. I do really like lavender and chamomile, so that's kind of like the one I'm normally drawn to when I've used these in the past. When I first started using one of these, I picked it up because I was like, I don't get what the hype is. Like, I see people talking about it all the time. And honestly, the hype's kind of overrated. Like, this isn't really, like, it's not a staple. Like, you don't need this in your skincare routine. It's not even going to do a whole lot for you. Literally just perfume water you're spraying on your face. That's going to evaporate in like 5 seconds. Like, it's not important. It does feel kind of like luxurious, like misting it and like refreshing and like pampering yourself. But like, that's the only reason I use it, is like for my brain, not for my skin. Like, I don't know. You could spray this on your pillows. It would probably be like a better use for the product. But I do like the scent of that one. If you're someone who doesn't mind fragrance in your products, I did like that one. I also like the cucumber one that they make. I'm not a big fan of the rose one, but that's just my preference. I like the cucumber one because it feels refreshing. But other than that, you could skip that one. So next, I think we'll do moisturizers, and I have quite a few moisturizers. I think it's like my last big category, so let's just jump right into those. The first one, I kept this in my like travel skin bag, toiletry bag, what am I saying? Travel toiletry bag, like when I like go places, even though I don't like travel a whole lot, but like I do have like a bunch of sample size products that I keep together when I do go places. Let me tell you what it is. It's the Garnier Moisture Balm. It's like the only drugstore moisturizer that I have over here, but I really enjoyed this. Let me just explain, like, before we get into like all the moisturizers, my preference for texture in a moisturizer is like a super lightweight water-based like gel cream formula, just because I have really oily skin and that just is what feels the most comfortable on my face. And I find it does a really good job of like hydrating without making me feel like greasy or like heavy on the skin. And this one definitely did that. You could definitely tell it was more of like a water-based formula. I have enough oil. I need more water in my skin. So this one's a really good drugstore option if you're looking for that type of texture in a moisturizer. The next two are not, okay, these are moisturizers that I'll use them on their own during the day, but sometimes I layer them with like a heavier moisturizer at night just because I feel like at night you need more hydration in your skin. There are two different versions of the Clinique Dramatically Different Gel, so specifically the gel formula, because that one's going to help control oil. So this one's just the plain one. I like it because it's like very lightweight. Like during the day, this is all I'll use, and my skin still feels like skin. It doesn't feel like greasy and like slippy from like moisturizer. And this just helps to balance out the oils in my skin. This one, you can tell it's different because it has the orange tube. It's the same moisturizer. It's part of the Clinique ID. It's supposed to have a serum that helps with like fatigued skin. I don't know if I noticed a huge difference with like the serum. Like I guess it kind of helped like brighten up my skin a little bit, but I don't know. Overall, I still used it just because like it's like the gel formula. There's definitely other cartridges you can insert in this that I like better, like the blue one that helps with like pores and texture is really, really good. This one, I mean, if your skin is just like feeling exceptionally tired, I guess that would be the one that you'd want to use, but overall, it's a good daytime moisturizer, and then sometimes I do layer it at night with something heavier. So, the next three I used up around the same time. So, this one right here, it's the Saturday Skyn. I think it's like the Glacier Water Cream. This one's really nice. It's like a gel texture, like I've described it with the last few, but like it's heavier. I don't know how to explain that. Like I feel like that's like a very contradictory thing. It's like a heavy gel and it just feels very nourishing and like cooling on the skin, and there's like no fragrance to it, and I just really like this one. More so at nighttime. I didn't really use it during the day, but it's a really good option, and I would definitely check this one out if you're looking for like a really like silky, like nourishing but like still kind of lightweight. It's very weird. The texture is weird. You just have to feel it yourself. Another one that I really like that's great for all skin types. It's still like a very lightweight formula, but I think anyone can really use this one. It's the Pure 4-in-1 Cloud Cream. It's like a very like whipped gel texture, and I really enjoyed this one. I think it was a little more watery than the last two, which is really interesting, and it has a lot of good ingredients in this one too. It's more of like a natural brand as well. Like I said, I'm like literally like a texture person. Like if it feels good, like that's kind of like my biggest quality that I look for. So this is another one that I really did enjoy. This is another one of my favorite products. It's like a holy grail. I will go through jars of this stuff. Like I will use this stuff forever. Like there's nothing that will compare. It's the Clinique Moisture Surge. Oil-free. It's a gel cream like the other ones. Like you guys are like noticing probably at this point like a little bit of a recurring theme. It's so good. Anyone can use it. Like I can't explain how amazing this feels on your skin. So I would definitely recommend this one as well. So moving on to like, I have eye products. I'll do eye creams first, and then I have like a few like under eye patches that I could also review that I've used. I kind of saved the wrappers of those too because I figured I would talk about them as well. So I'll go in order of like eye creams that I've used first, second, and third. So like the most recent. So the first one, it's been a while since I've used it. Clinique All About Eyes. It's a good one. It's like nothing that blew me away, but it's like a lightweight texture. It feels good on the under eyes. It's supposed to help with like dark circles and puffiness. I feel like this is a good eye cream if you're just like looking for like basic maintenance of your eyes. Like it's nothing too extravagant, but it's a good one. This next one from Clinique is what I really enjoyed. I cut it open to like get as much possible out as I could. It's the Clinique Pep-Start eye cream. This one's really interesting because like the packaging is just so innovative. Like, I live for stuff like this. So you like, you'll take the cap off, and what happens is you pop this open and you can squeeze product out of this little ball and like roll it right underneath your eyes. So it's kind of like you're getting like a little like eye massage in there as well. The reason I liked this one a lot is I noticed it did wonders for like my dark circles underneath my eyes. Like, I truly, like, after I would apply this, I don't know if it was like the formula itself or like the fact that I'm like helping like promote circulation of these blood vessels that are like darkening my under eye area with this little like ball tip. But like, I would notice like I would apply it on one eye and like it would be significantly brighter than my other eye like immediately after. So I would definitely recommend this one if you're someone who struggles with dark circles in particular. But I gotta say, this next eye cream is like my new favorite. I don't think I've discovered a product that I love so much in so long, and the label is like literally rubbed off, so I'm probably gonna like forget what this one's called. It's by Belif, and it's their Aqua Moisture Eye Balm, something like Balm Moisturizing Aqua, I don't know. That's like kind of like what a lot of the products are named in their line. This stuff, moment of silence, because I literally, I can't explain like how great this feels like going on. It's the perfect texture, like it's that same like lightweight gel texture, and it's interesting. It feels really cooling. It makes me wonder if there's like an ingredient in here that's like supposed to like have that cooling effect, or if it's just like the way that the formula just stays cold. I don't know. But it feels so good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. My eyes just look so good after I put it on too. So it's definitely a product that I want to reuse and like rebuy and like reuse like down the road. Like, I scraped this thing clean. Like, it is so good. So if you're in the market for a new eye cream, that's what I would try out next. I literally used this up yesterday, so it's like the most recent one that I've tried. Moving on to under eye patches. I use these like every now and then when I just like need like a little extra pick me up, like when my eyes are too tired. There's 3 different kinds here. I've used 2 of these, 2 of those, and 1 of these. So I'm gonna just get this out of the way. I don't really remember these ones that well. They weren't very memorable to me, so I can't really give you guys a review on them. Wait a second. No, I'm lying. I just remembered because I read that it was on the back it says green hydrogel, so now I'm like remembering like placing like the green eye patches underneath my eyes. They were pretty good. Not my least favorite that I've tried by far. I do like that they were hydrogel because I read somewhere that those like decompose like easier, like they're more like an eco-friendly versus like a lot of these like single-use like skincare products that like are just creating more landfill waste. So I did really like that, and they did feel good underneath the eyes. They didn't irritate my eyes. I'm gonna talk more about that in a second. These ones, yeah, they were pretty good actually, now that I remember. These ones are also another one of my favorites, the Skyn Iceland ones. I love these. I get these at Ulta. They go on sale frequently for like their 21 days of beauty sale. And these ones aren't like that gel texture. They're kind of like, they kind of feel like pore strips, like that papery texture on top of the pore strip, but like the underside is like a gel. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It is like a gel eye patch, but like the top part doesn't feel like gel. They feel really nice and cooling. The last couple that I've used from them have like a weird smell to them. I didn't really notice it much because they're like up here and like not like by my nose. I don't know if it's just because they were getting old. I tried to look for an expiration date and I didn't find one, so I don't think they expired. I don't know if it was just like I had a bad batch or something, or they were getting old, or like that's just how they smell. If that's just how they smell, that kind of sucks. But if not, it might have been like a user error type of thing where I kept them too long. I don't know. I do really like them though. Like I said, that was only like the last couple times, so I don't think like normally they've smelled like that in the past because I can't remember. I've used more than just these 2 in the past. These are another one of my favorite eye patches, and I'm going to continue to buy these ones like pretty regularly just because I can get a good deal on them. The ones I did not like, I've used these a couple times. I really thought the first time I used them, it was just, I applied them like too close to my eye, and like they started getting like irritating to my eye. But no, then I used them again and they were still irritating. So I'm starting to think it's just the eye patch, which is really weird because I'm not very sensitive to products. But these are the Soap and Glory. It's the Puffy Eye Attack. And I love Soap and Glory. Like, I love all their body care products. These eye patches, they ain't it. Like, they just like, it felt like the reaction was like, I don't know, it just felt like pokey at my eyes, even though they weren't like in my eye exactly, but like it was just not comfortable. I couldn't wait to take them off after I put them on. I might try them again just to confirm that it's like the eye patch, or if it's like the way I put them on. I don't know, because like the first time I felt like maybe I could have like applied them like too close to my eye, and that was the issue, so I try not to do that the second time, but I still had a reaction, so I don't know. It was kind of disappointing, but overall, yeah, the Acure ones, I don't think I said the name of those ones. Acure, I like ripped it off, or like the Skyn Iceland ones are probably the ones I would recommend out of eye patches, so I would stick with those two. Wow, this video is getting so long. I'm so sorry. See, this is why I broke things up and I still managed to make it so long. I have two masks. One is a sheet mask. I've used a lot of sheet masks, and I guess sometimes I forget to save them to show you guys. This is one that I just happened to save. It's the Lauder's Tea Tree sheet mask. I love the Lauder's masks. They're really good. Sheet masks I don't use very often just because I'm always looking for like clay masks or like charcoal masks, something that like is like a mud mask that dries down and really just like absorbs excess oil in my pores and stuff like that. But these do feel really like nourishing on the skin, and I always try to go for ones that have ingredients that help with the oil control, and I do really like them. So I would definitely recommend the Lauder's masks. This one is the tea tree one, like I said. This one breaks my heart because I really fell in love with this product and now I can't find it anywhere. This is a sample size version of it. It's the Vichy clay mask, the Argyle clay mask. It's like a grayish color, and it's like probably like a charcoal clay type of thing. It feels so good on my skin. My skin feels so good when I like wash it off. If you're looking for a clay mask and you can find this like by you, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Vichy is a really good line in general too. I really like this mask, and I'm really bummed that I can't find it anywhere now. I do have like a big jar left of it, but once I use that up, I'm gonna be pretty sad. So yeah. The last two products are very random. I cut this open like to get everything. That looks so crusty, I can't. I cut this open to get like everything out. It is actually, if you could still see, it's by Strivectin. It's actually, you can use it on like your face or your body. I didn't use this on my face, I use this on my body because it's for wrinkles and stretch marks. And I have like stretch marks kind of like on my thighs that I'm like trying to fade. I honestly, I'm gonna be for real with you guys, I did not use this consistently enough to actually like try and measure a difference, because you're supposed to use it morning and night, and I would only use it like right after I got out of the shower, and that's like once a day, so I wasn't using it as much as I should have been, so I didn't really notice a huge difference, and it's a very expensive product. So I don't know, stretch marks are very difficult to fade. Like I feel like you'd have better luck with this product if you were like looking to help with like wrinkles versus like fading like stretch marks that are white stretch marks. I like looked it up, and like there's like red stretch marks and white stretch marks, and white ones have been there longer, so they're more difficult to like fade over time. It's not worth it. I used like Ulta points on it to get it. I wouldn't spend $140 on this bottle to try and take care of those when there's other cheaper alternatives. And the last thing is a little sample of the Laneige lip sleeping mask. This is like the best. Okay, I don't even know if you like what is a lip mask? Like, let's be real here. I use this as like a lip balm, and so mainly at night, but like still like just because that's what the thing is supposed to do, but like you can use it during the day. This stuff, I don't know how to explain. Okay, my pet peeve with lip balms is like when like the balm like feels like really glossy and like it's just sitting on top of your lips, like it's not actually penetrating the skin of your lips to like deeply hydrate, and like that is something that I cannot stand because that just ends up drying out your lips even more. This stuff manages to be like thick and heavy and nourishing, but still really glossy. Like it's like the most interesting texture. I don't think I've ever experienced this type of texture in a lip balm ever before using this. And I definitely have other lip balms that I do like that are also cheaper, but this stuff, like the hype is real and I understand it. It is like a scented product. If that bothers you, I'm sorry, it doesn't bother me for a lip balm, but like it just feels so good. I will like glob this stuff on my lips and like sleep with it at night, and like when I wake up my lips still feel like the product is still there and like they feel like plump and like hydrated. Like I use this like right before Christmas. Like this is how long I've had these products, guys. I use this like right before Christmas, and I ended up buying like a full size like kit, like a holiday set with like different versions of this like lip mask, and I've been using one of them right now, and I'm obsessed with it. I can't recommend it enough. I am so sorry, this video is gonna be so freaking long. Yeah, those are all of the skincare products that I've collected that I've used recently, and wanted to talk to you guys and give you guys my honest like thoughts and feedback on some of them. If you like this type of video, let me know. I'm definitely gonna do like another series of this with like another category of products that I've used up, so comment down below and let me know if you enjoyed it or what I could do different. I don't know, I want to get more into making videos. It's just like the sitting down and doing them. But yeah, so yeah, that's it for today. Make sure to check the description to get all my social links below, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye.